Again to my channel. Today's topic is Docker. So we'll see what is Docker, how Docker came into the picture, what is the difference between the Docker and virtual machine. Okay, let's start. So what is the Docker? Docker is a tool that is used to create, deploy and run the application on the different environment. So in the different environment, I would say, let's see, it is dev, that is test, production. Okay, Docker makes application portable and isolated by packaging them into the container. Okay, one word that you have to remember, that is called container. So what is container? Container is already used technology that is called Linux container, LXC. That is the different era that you can go and read about this. It is very interesting, and Docker utilizes all this concept of the LXC. Okay, like username space, C group for control group for resource accounting and limiting. AUFS is the file system technology that we will use in the layering of the images also. Okay, all this concept that we will see in the video and also into the subsequent videos we will see. Okay, so I was talking about this the different environment. Let's suppose that one app, one that is being developed by this one of the dev guy, and he just developed it and hand over to the test guy. Now this environment, test environment, is the separate environment by the dev environment. So he is trying to just install and it is failing. Why it is failing? Because of some dependencies. Okay, now this is not running on this environment, but it might be possible that it is not running in this environment. Then in that case they will say, no, this was running in my environment. So this problem can be solved by this Docker. Let's see one more example, that is called microservices problem. So in the microservice problem, there is one application that is running with different modules as a microservice, and there are around 20 microservices. 20 microservices you have to install in the different virtual machines. Okay, or you have to install in the different boxes. Then it will be very difficult to manage, and also if there is one new hotfix is coming, then it will be very tricky to run in the different environments. This problem can be solved by the Docker. So here this Docker will run all is 20 microservices as a container, and this problem easily is very fast and also reliable also. Okay, and it can be scalable in the different environment. Like this, there are many scenarios for which the Docker is used. I would say the Docker is solving this dependency hell problem. Why dependency hell problem? What is dependency hell problem? Modern application is dependent on this other component and application. For example, there is one Python application is there for which Postgres we are using as a DB. We are using Redis as caching service, and also we are using Apache Tomcat as application server, app server. Okay, all this will be also dependent on the different dependencies, and if all this thing is clubbed together, then there is a problem of dependency hell that can create the problem. This problem is solved by this Docker by containerization engine, because it packages all things into one bundle. Okay, this bundle you can run. So I would say Docker is solving all these three problems. One is conflicting dependencies. This conflicting dependencies can be solved by packaging concept. Because suppose there is a website 1 that is running as on PHP 1.0 version, and website 2 you have to run on PHP 2.0 version. Then you can solve it by running multiple containers for different versions. There is another problem that is called missing dependencies. Missing dependencies is not the problem because all this application is packaged with all the dependencies. Third one that is Docker is trying to solve, that is called platform dependencies. This platform dependency can be solved because if you are moving for your application from one environment to another environment, if Docker is present on both environment, then invoking containers is easy. By this, it can be solved easily. So let's see what is the difference between the virtual machine and the Docker, because both concept looks same only, but there is a difference. So what is that difference? We can talk about that difference: VM versus Docker. So virtual machine comes with in the different two types of flavor. One type 1. Type 1 is on the bare metal you are running your operating system. Okay. You are installing your VM on the bare metal. Type 2. So for example like Xen server, ESX server, virtual VMware ESX server like that is of type 2. Type 1. Type 2 runs additional layer of operating system as guest OS upon the already existing operating system. So we will talk basically you can see that type 1 is kind of is equivalent to the container, but I will not distinguish this. I will just compare whole virtual machine with the Docker. Okay, so let's see what is the difference. So let me just diagram it. So for the virtual machine, there is a server, there is a host OS, okay, there is a hypervisor. So hypervisor is the key thing. I would say this Docker and VMware, I would say this Docker and virtual machine, one liner difference I can say that one is on the operating system layer and another is on the hardware layer. So let's see, VM is on hardware layer. So here server is there, host OS is there, there is a hypervisor. Since hypervisor talk to the hardware only, there is a separate layer of software that is required, that is guest OS for each VMs. So let's see, there are three VMs, VM1, VM2, VM3. So VM3 each will have their own guest OS. Okay, and there is a libraries for that, libraries and binaries for each libs, bins, like that. And on top of this, app1, app2, app3 is deployed. So here you can see in the virtual machine hypervisor on host OS, there one more host and guest OS is deployed. So this will become bulky with the host. Okay, and it is not easily scalable also, easily we cannot destroy easily because it takes time in reboot also. But in case of Docker, we have advantage. There is a server, there is a host OS. Now I would say that each container shared the libraries and binaries, but this container, good thing is that this container don't know that they are sharing because they runs in this isolated environment of this networking layer and processes and etc. Everything is isolated. They don't know that they are utilizing this shared libraries and binaries. Okay, so all this thing comes with associated with the Docker engine. So here your applications are there, app 1, app 2, app 3. Okay, so one difference, it is very lightweight and easily you can create, you can destroy, and you can scale also. Okay, so in terms of size, let's see, if you have 16 GB space memory, if you have 16 GB memory and each virtual machine is using 4, 6 GB, 4 GB, 6 GB, in that if 4 GB is utilized, 1 GB is utilized, 4 GB is utilized, so you can see wastage of 2 GB, 2, 3, 2, total of 4 in 7 GB of wastage is there in the whole your for the virtual machine. So in your system server there is 7 GB of loss is there. But in terms of Docker, there is no wastage, because each container, once it is running, then only it utilize the resource, but they don't utilize if they are not running. So if it is not running, then only 1 GB and only 2 GB, if not utilizing, then they don't occupy the space. So your 7 GB space is utilized. So we have talked about what is Docker, why Docker is used, and what is the difference between the virtual machine and the Docker. In the next video, we'll see what is the different Docker components that we use, what is the Docker engine, what is the images, what is the container, how container is invoked, how we can destroy the container, what is the repository where the images are stored. So we talk about this file system, right? So we this is used mainly for the layering of the images. So in the images comes with the different layer. If each changes happen, then different images is stored with the different layers of that. So we can always save this base image. All these things we will talk about in the next lesson. Okay, thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you.